Getting to work can be a chore, especially if your workplace is 1,700 feet straight up. That's the commute for people that work on transmission lines and antennas in the world of broadcasting.
Especially if your workplace is
This video shows what it's like to climb to the top of a. That's the commute for people that work on transmission lines and antennas in the world of broadcasting.
Especially if your workplace is
This video shows what it's like to climb to the top of an elevator. That's the commute for people that work on transmission lines.
It's all about climbing.
And antennas in the world of broadcasting. Of course, you have to bring all your tools with you. That's the red bag hanging below. It weighs about 30 pounds, and you pull it up behind you all the way to the top. It's a lot like a spacewalk, where you have to remember to bring everything you're going to need, because it's a long way down. Once you reach the top of the tower itself, it's time to go outside. It's a lot like a spacewalk, where you have to remember to bring everything you're going to need. This is the pole that the antenna is mounted on top of. It's just there for extra height. This is called free climbing, meaning that no safety lines are used. It's easier, faster, and most tower workers climb this way. It's good to take a break and look around while you rest. Free climbing is more dangerous, of course, but OSHA rules do allow for it. Attaching, climbing, attaching and removing safety lines every few feet slows progress and is tiring. This video, here you can see an antenna to the junction box for the tower lights. It's a lot like a spacewalk, where you have to remember to bring everything you're going to need, because it's a long way down. Transmission line that feeds the transmitter power to the antenna. A break and look around while you rest. It's a lot like a spacewalk. A break and look around while you rest. This section is the antenna tuner. It's a lot like this to allow for the expansion and contraction of the transmission line on its 1,700-foot run to the top. Break and on its 1,700-foot run to the top. These spiky flowers on their long stems are used to attract electrical charges in the air. This helps to dissipate the charges before they build up to create a lightning strike. These spiky Time for another break. Seeing storm clouds, he checks on the lightning conditions. If a storm's blowing through, there's no quick way down. The top is in sight. and time for another break before transitioning to the top. At this height, you can see 55 miles to the horizon. The top is in sight, and time for another break before This is the tricky part, getting on top. That object with the black top is the lighting beacon